Hello one and all, I'm Paddy Games and welcome back to some Cards and Castles. Given that, we've got a bit of time before Whisper of the Old Gods comes out for Hearthstone, there should still be a half hour coming up on Wednesdays, working on a few of them. But I thought, we need something fresh, something to look at, and Cards and Castles seem to be the way to go. For those of you who are not aware, this is it's kind of got a movement aspect to it. I've done videos on this on the past, and I recommend you check them out for a better understanding of what this game is, as I'm not going to probably have too much of a explanation for it. But let's jump right in, and I want to do some scenarios, not a tournament. Shit. I did not want a tournament, even though I've got a free one. I might do some tournament play at some point, who knows. But we have got campaigns and stuff to do. What do you fancy doing? Let's do some scenarios. We've got 3 scenarios we can go through. I'll show decks at the end if you're playing this and you need some help. This deck tends to be quite a solid one, so I'll go with Blue Blood, I think. I'm not that good with names. Oh no, not obnoxious imps. Anything but them. So opening hand. My deck has a lot of mid-game. The early stuff isn't really always there. But Acolyte's quite solid in the early going. And given that we're starting on 4, given that it's like a special condition of the scenario, that might make things easier. Now, Professor Headwood is actually a great answer to all this. Can he, is he in range? I don't think he will be good. Because what we want to try and do is keep our Acolyte alive, as he has what's basically spell damage in Hearthstone. Except, it's a lot more rare in this, in that basically Acolyte's the only card that has this at the minute. From here we can just get into position, and we'll take one of these out while we're at it, as these do 2 damage to us every time one of his minions is destroyed. Now we had to destroy that minion just because he would have dealt 3 damage to me if I kept it alive, so it's kind of a no-brainer. So what we're going to do here is, because of the pierce, we can take out both of the creature and him. Then I'm thinking this, my Dark Bolt, just so that I can keep my Headwood on the board, and then put into play my other Acolyte. From here, I've got a pretty strong board advantage, and it seems like he hasn't really got anything else to play against me. So at this point, it's probably going to be a pretty easy win. I can do 12. I think it's about game. It could actually be game. I've not quite worked it out, given that I've got to add up the extra, but it could be. I've got no gold. Damn it. I guess we're going to leave it for a turn then, I think. Nah, we'll just take it out. And Burn's going to get him next turn. So he's got exactly 1 turn to try and kill me. And he has been unsuccessful. We'll do it fancily with a Dark Bolt. There we go. Wasn't that a nice easy win? So we've got 2 more to go. Late for school, which I'm going to use the same deck for. If it's worked the first time round, do it again. This is even stronger, actually. Once again, this is going to be great early board clear. And we've got our second Acolyte. It's like the game's just shining down on us today. Nice, some chillax games. As you do. We shall burn and play Acolyte. Press Headwood. We're taking a lot of early damage, but we kind of can't help it. But after this turn, he's going to take loads. He takes 2 from Headwood, and then he's going to take 4 from my Firestorm. Taking out everything on the board for him. And then we might as well battle gear him up, just to make him more of a threat. And at this point, I mean, he's going to really struggle to get back in the game. He's only really got his obnoxious imps, which are diminishing by the turn. While I'm just kind of drawing up my forces. We'll move this forward. And then we'll do a significant amount of damage. It's not quite game, but it's getting very close to it. We've got 6 damage in hand. And at this point he's just conceded, it would seem. So, it's easy enough. Or is it just done the same one again? I think it did, you know. That must have been a bit of a bug. That's annoying. I thought it was weird. So, you just see me play the same one again. Never mind. We've got a different outlook here. We haven't... Let's do that. So, we're 1 for 1. What we have doesn't really matter. But we'll try and get some burn spells. Just to quicken up the process. You gain so much card draw early on, it's best just to leave him to it. We'll just set up our Acolyte at this point, I think. Maybe not then. This one has actually stumped me a bit, I think. Let's do that. And leave him to just hit into this for a bit. Seems that's over now. Fair enough. Let's hit into you. I mean, if I sacrifice him off 5 damage, or do I leave it and let him just be kept at bay? I'm very close to game. I think burn spells is a way to go. Right. Pre-damage. That would do another 4. Yeah, I've got him. Ha! Just caught him on it. I think there was probably a bit of luck involved there. Better click back into it. Make sure we get the right quest. Don't want to do the same one again. The Arbiter has travelled all the way from Mesaphon for this guest lecture. Be sure to take notes. Very serious. So he's going to be the big boss guy we've got to try and take out. We can't do anything turn 1. But we've got a quite nice curve from next turn onwards. Being able to go into a 2-5 is great this early on. Very awkward minion for him to try and take out. This is good because we can bypass over, take out the flying books, as if he was to be kept on the field he'd draw, and that's what we're trying to avoid. He's using another legendary card, which is good to see. And if I just put this here as a block, that should get rid of him. Oh. So here we go. We've now gained control of the board, and card for card we're perfect, and we've got a health lead. So I think that couldn't have gone better. That Syrian Light was pretty a stupid play by the AI, because it does nothing. Just the Pyromancer, I think, here is our only play. We're working up towards our Legionnaire. I think what we'll do is position him this side. We could have Firestorm there, but I didn't want to use it now, just because he's got a lack of minions. It's probably a bit greedy to see it that way, but that's okay. At this point I can lay out my Legionnaire. Next turn, if I need my Crowd Clear, I can play 2 Acolytes alongside him. Oh wow. Just got open reign to do what I want. Two Acolytes. Plus a Firestorm. And then finish him off. That was a nice quick one. Get some new cards. It turns into a booster pack as well, I don't know. But next time we'll check out the kinesthetic learning scenario. I think we'll do it scenario by scenario on a weekly basis, just to go alongside Hearthstone, or on another day, I'm not sure yet. Just to give you some extra card game content, I suppose. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and see you in the next one, I suppose. Goodbye.